Welcome back, everyone. It is day 13. This is Julio here. He might hang around. It is the 30-day Pilates journey, and today we are going to stretch it out with Pilates. Are you ready? All right, so go ahead and have a seat on your mat. We won't forget the 100 today, so I'm gonna have you lie down onto your back. Let's keep the feet stepping on the mat today and squeeze the inner thighs. Head, neck, and shoulders are up, belly in tight. Now begin to pump your arms up and down, breathing in and breathing out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in and breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In with the air and out with the air. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and exhale. You're halfway there. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths in and out. 1 more breath in here and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now hold. And let's grab onto the backs of the thighs. Go ahead and walk up, coming to a seated position. Lift your chest up really tall, and we'll stretch out the back in a C curve, rounding back, dropping your head down. Yep, now while you're here, I want you to squeeze your seat and push your thighs against your hands, pulling your back open to the space behind you, letting your shoulder blades pull apart, and then deepen in your abdominals, pulling yourself up to lift. We got 2 more of those, rounding through the spine, opening up that back. Now squeeze your seat and press your thighs, engaging your hamstrings into your hands. Pull in opposition with your spine backward. And then exhale forward and lift. Round 1 more time. Squeezing your seat, pressing into those hands. Good. Deepen in your powerhouse here and take it all the way back up. Now we're going to sit tall with the legs long and wide for spine stretch. So we'll take the arms out in front and then just lift as tall as you can, squeezing in your seat. We'll round forward. Let's go all the way. Just dropping your head down really heavy. And I want you to think of your low back reaching backward and the rest of your spine reaching forward. And now we'll bring that stretch into the lower back a little bit deeper by pulling your waist backward more. And then into the middle back deeper by reaching your rib cage backwards. Into the upper back by pulling that upper back up to the ceiling. And then go ahead and stack your spine up. So it's kind of subtle, just like reaching that tension into the part of the spine you want to stretch. Let's go all the way over again. Rounding through your spine, pulling your waist in, stretching those arms in front of you. Keep the feet flexed. Now pull back, squeeze your seat. Let's pull into that low back more. Pull the abdominals in, keep them tight as you pull into the middle back more. Keep your head heavy as you reach up into that upper back. And then stack your spine up. 1 more time. Round it forward. Dropping the head down. Reaching out as far as you can. Now lift into your powerhouse, squeezing your seat. Low back reaches back. Mid back, deepen the stretch. Head heavy, upper back, deepen the stretch. And then stack your spine all the way up to the top here. Good. Now relax those arms down for a second. Let's roll the shoulders open a couple of times. Let your neck kind of relax, and then we'll take the arms back out to a T. Now keep the flex in your feet. Let's take a twist, twist, twist. I want you to think of your rib cage kind of twisting around itself. And then untwist. Let's go to the other side. Big twist, twist, twist. Keep wrapping that rib cage. Ooh, and then into center. Then we'll twist to the right here, all the way over, adding on dive forward for your saw. Good. Now this is a stretchy saw, so I want you to grab onto that foot if you can reach it. If not, you can grab onto the leg. And the bottom hand presses down onto your mat to push you over a little bit deeper. Top arm pulls you over a little bit deeper. And you'll feel the front arm side of your back stretching out. in this position. Now stay over, go ahead and just float your arms up, roll up through your spine and untwist. Let's go to the other side. Big twist, dive over, reaching for that opposite foot. Now go ahead and grab on to the front foot and then press with your back arm, deepening in that stretch, reaching out and over, keeping the opposite hip heavy. And then go ahead and float your arms up. Roll all the way up through your spine and untwist. Now zip the thighs together. Let's pull the right knee into the chest with hands behind your thigh. I want you to float back just a little bit, lifting out of your waist, but pulling your tail under, pulling your abs in. We'll extend that leg out, bend it in, out, bend it in, out, hold it there, walk your hands up to your ankle. Round your back and pull the leg toward you. Deep hamstring stretch here. 3 counts, 2 counts, 1 count. Now lift your spine up. Keep those elbows pulling to the side and drop your shoulders. And just try to lift your spine up to your thigh bone here, getting taller, taller, tallest. Walk your hands down, bend the knee, and then send it long. Other side. Hands behind the thigh, lifting tall. Extend the leg out, bend it in. 2 more, and in. Last one, reach up with that leg. Then walk your hands forward to your ankle. Let's drop that nose to the knee, pulling the leg toward you, and tip back just a little bit. Maybe you'll stand on the ceiling, maybe you won't. Just hold that hamstring stretch and breathe deeply into it. And then go ahead and send this whole shape forward just slightly and lift up tall through your spine, pulling your spine to your thigh, dropping those shoulders and lifting the chest. Good. And then go ahead and send that leg down. Let's bend the knee in and reach it long. All right, and now from here, let's sit on one hip. We'll do a little mermaid. So we'll stack the ankles, the knees, and the hips on top of each other, and then reach underneath, grabbing onto that bottom ankle. If you can't do that, you can always stagger the legs and just reach for the top ankle. So now in this position, we'll take one arm to the ceiling, that free arm, and then pull yourself over with the bottom arm. Just stretching out the side body as much as you can. Pull a little bit deeper here. And then reach it up to the top. Grow tall. Let's take it over again. Reach up and over. And back to the center one more time. Abs are tight as you lift. Good. Now stay over. Let's take that top arm and just frame your head. And from here, we'll just spiral down, bringing the top elbow to the knee. And then spiral up, bringing the top elbow to the ceiling, maybe even to the wall behind you. I like to press my head into my forearm and elbow to open my chest deeper. Stay over in this stretch as you extend your top arm and then bring it all the way up. A little counter stretch here, palm and elbow down to the floor, and then reach all the way up and over. So good. And then go ahead and flip your legs around to the other side and set yourself up for the other side. Good. All right, so now we'll take this free arm here, reach it to the ceiling, lift up really tall through your spine, and then send it over, bending that bottom elbow up, pulling the shoulder down. And then all the way up to the top here, going taller. Let's take it over again. Reaching over. Using that bottom arm to really facilitate that stretch as you reach that top arm towards the opposite wall, stretching it out, bicep to ear. And up to the top. Let's go one more time. Lift up and over. Finding that stretch. And now rest the top arm over your head. Go ahead and spiral yourself down. You can gently weight down on your head, on the back of the neck to get an extra stretch. Don't overdo it though. And then open that elbow up to the ceiling. spiraling up to the sky, pressing the back of your head into that forearm and elbow to deepen your stretch. Good, and then go ahead and square off, reach the arm long once more, and then take it all the way out and down, palm down, elbow down, counter stretch. So good. Okay, and then go ahead and flip to your stomach here. We'll take the hands, forearms up, and I just want you to stretch your back here, pressing the forearms down. Maybe slightly lift your elbows off the mat, and then just broaden your collarbones. Widen that chest as much as you can as you open your back up. If this feels okay, you can even stretch your arms out straight and tent your fingertips just to get a higher lift. And then lower yourself all the way down. Let's do that one more time. Go ahead and walk yourself up onto your elbows first. Take it easy. Make sure the abs and the seat are tight here as you press into your palms, slightly lifting the elbows, pulling into that upper back, reaching your heart center forward. Now, if you want more, you can press into a long arm, maybe tent the fingertips, just keeping the shoulders down, the chest open. And then melt yourself all the way down to the bottom. Go ahead and rest one hand, one head, rest your forehead onto your forearm. Let's kick one heel to the seat and grab on for a quad stretch. And you can bend your elbow, pulling that leg in towards you. Just keep your hip bone nice and tight to the floor. And then go ahead and switch your legs, switch your arms. Make sure you're resting your head down heavy, staying comfy. Good. Squeeze your seat here to drive the hip bones down. Bend your elbow up towards the ceiling. And then go ahead and let that stretch go. From there, we'll sit back into a little child's pose to end out today's workout. Rounding through your back as much as you can, keeping it active for an extra stretch. Now we'll walk the fingertips over to one side. Sit heavy on the opposite hip. And we'll walk the fingers over to the other side, sitting heavy on the hip. Find center again. And then go ahead and roll yourself up. And you are all set, all done with day 13. We just stretched it out with Pilates. All right, let's keep it going. I will see you all on the mat tomorrow for day 14. Bye for now.